Hi, I'm Gemma and welcome to my channel. So basically, for those who don't know, I'm pretty sure I referenced this in my introduction video, but I am a writer, or I try to be, and I've been doing NaNoWriMo or National Novel Writing Month since 2014. So Camp Nano season is here. It is April, it is the 1st of April. And we're going. So for those who don't know, NaNoWriMo is this global writing event that takes place during November. And the objective is to write 50,000 words in a month, which is around 1,700 words today. It is a crazy big feat. I've done it for the past 3 years in a row. I've won 3 years in a row, and I've been doing Camp Nano since 2015. And what Camp Nano is takes place during April and July, and you get to set your word count goal. So you don't have to do 50,000 words. You can do less, you can do more, completely up to the writer. So for this year's April Camp Nano, I've decided to go with 30,000 words, which is 1,000 words a day. So I'll be filming weekly update videos on this channel. Today will be its own video because of this introduction and my next little intro bit. So this will have its own video, but day 2 to 7 will have its own video, and then every week afterwards. Yeah, that's it basically. Also, wanted to make a quick little note. I've worn this shirt the first day of every NaNoWriMo I have ever done since 2014. It's my lucky Nano shirt. I love it so much. So on that very happy, lucky, elated note, let's go. So this is my current Nano setup, and I honestly encourage getting into the habit of really taking care of your writing setup, because I just feel like if you feel organized, you'll be organized, and your writing just shows a lot of that. So I have a picture wall up here because I feel like it just encourages me to stay motivated. I've got my calendar, which is still set to March, but here I've got a whiteboard. So this is currently set to my Netflix, but I'm gonna rub it out and put some Nano there. I've got some important documents and a candle going. This is my Nano page, and these are my 2 diaries. This one is more my personal one, so I've got my NaNoWriMo ideas and my booktube ideas in this one, but this bigger A4 purple one is more important. I've got different school dates, and it's out of focus, which is great, but the red is words that I've done for writing. But yeah, this is my setup, and this is where I'll be doing most of my writing, and I'll link this sticker down below. It's a Marvel one. This was a gift, so I don't know where it's from, but I'll link this one down below as well. They're all from Redbubble. I've got some here as well. I've got a NASA Ravenclaw and an actual NaNoWriMo sticker. Let me pan that the right way. Look how cute they are. So I'll link all of them down below because they're all from Redbubble, so they're all available. Yeah, so I'll just get into my actual writing. So basically I've done my words for today because I went to a cafe. So they're already done, but I just thought I would quickly talk about my idea and kind of just general preparation, I guess, for this novel, even though I've already written 1,000 words for it. But basically it's a spy novel because I've recently gotten into the spy genre. I think I've mentioned before I take a history class at school, so I've always been interested in the Cold War, which is where the idea of the mythical fantasized spy came from. And also Kingsman is one of my favourite movies, if you ever wanted to know. So I've decided to have a spy novel, and I've actually already written 5,000 words for this novel before. I'm not counting it, but I generally do that before NaNoWriMo. I make sure I write a few words before to see if I can get comfortable with the characters quickly enough that I feel like I would be able to deal with them for a month. Because the worst thing is, more so than losing patience with the plotline, it's worse to lose patience with your character. That's suicide for a novelist. So I find that I do really like my characters. I'll just quickly go through who they are and kind of what thereabout. Our main character is Teddy, and she is kind of like, she doesn't really have an age. She's like mid-20s, I guess. And she's super funny, and her partner in crime, not her boyfriend, but her partner in crime is Leo, and their banter is probably my favourite bit of the story. The only thing that I'm a little bit scared about is that I tend to be a pantser, meaning I don't plan. Or sometimes I'm a plantser, so I kind of do a little bit of both. But I don't have a plot for this book at all. I don't know what the outcome is, I don't know who the villain is, I don't know anything. So I'm literally jumping into this bare bones. Like, it is only camp nano, so I don't feel that much pressure to do really, really well. But yeah, we'll see about that. But I'm really excited to just kind of develop these characters. I feel like I care more about Teddy than I do about the actual plot. So I think I just got to like tighten up the reins a bit. And if anybody has any ideas about villains or kind of spy plot lines that I can kind of build upon, that would be so appreciated because I'm literally like bare bonesing this. So yeah, that wraps up day one. My current word count is 1,002 words, although I have a couple of hours before I go to work, so I'll probably bang out a couple. That's another nano tip. Literally, if you have time to write. I remember the first like year or two I did nano, I got into the habit where I just reach my word count and log off. But the thing is, you're going to be tired one day. You're going to be absolutely exhausted. You're going to have a lot on. You're going to have a dinner. You're going to have whatever. And you're not going to be able to write. And then you've got 2 word counts in one day. And it literally is a build-up of stress. So if you have time to write. Just don't stop at the word count. The word count is a target, but it's not the end goal. My advice to you. See you on day 2.